anything less than a determined, unwavering decision is really just a wish. People are making New Year's wishes. People are making New Year's whims, not New Year's resolutions. Because whatever you're resolute about, there's nothing wishful about it. There's nothing hopeful. You're determined. It's going to happen. Come hell or high water, you are going to make this happen. You know, if you don't know, I help with another agency, the Savvy Musician Academy, headed up by my good friend Leah McHenry, who is a recording artist who is a stay-at-home mom who doesn't tour but still makes 6 figures a year just with her music. She created an academy then to teach other musicians how to do what she does, and through the academy, that's a 7-figure business. And I help as a coach doing mindset and branding coaching for her. And she has an interesting story. And her story began back in 2011 when her family, they could not rub 2 pennies together. Her husband, Steve, was doing some construction, and they were just in serious financial straits. She had small kids, didn't know what to do. And so they were talking to the government. They lived in Canada at the time, talking to the government, and the advice of the government for them was the only way out was to file bankruptcy. That was the only way out, file bankruptcy. Leah said that when she heard that, she got angry. She said she was sitting in the living room on the couch, and she got angry because she did not want to go out that way. She said in that moment, she made a decision that come hell or high water, she was going to earn enough money to pay off their bills and create a life with her music. She didn't know anything about marketing. She had a little email list. She didn't know what she needed to do, but she said, become hell or high water, she's going to figure it out and she's going to do it. Well, within that year, she actually did it. She paid off all of her debts, and she just grew from there and kept repeating it year after year, album after album. She just came out with one album at the end of the year this year and did very well with that. And again, now she's training musicians all over the world to do the very same thing. Pretty amazing. But look at what happened there. Resolution. She made a decision. Something had to push her to that place, and it was the suggestion of the government to go bankrupt in order to save herself. That's what pushed her, right? Because she wanted something stable for her kids. She wanted to buy a home. She wanted security so that she could be free to pursue her art and live the life that they wanted to live. But they were going to stay in that place until somebody made a decision about doing something different. And for her, she prioritized her strongest ability, which was her music ability, and that's what she devoted herself to, and she grew from there. That's where it all begins. Decisions have to be made. Resolutions have to be made, and that's what puts you on a path of progress. That's what puts you on the road to success. Decisions. To be resolute, to be determined, to be unwavering about what it is you want in your life. And so what is your resolution? What is it that you want? Can you prioritize the desires of your life? Everybody wants an improvement in some area. Relationships, health, family, you name it. Everybody wants a change. Everybody wants something better. Are you willing to go after it? Are you willing to be pushed to the wall to be able to say, come hell and high water, I'm going after what it is that I want. I will figure it out. No matter how long it takes me, I would rather live with the struggle than live with the regret. Is that you? Because some people fear the struggle. They fear the work. They don't know they're going to have to live with the regret, knowing they copped out, knowing they didn't do it. I'd rather live with the struggle trying to get something than live with the regret knowing I never went after it, knowing all the time that I could. Of course, yeah, I'll have to have a conversation with myself all the time to convince myself that it wasn't possible, to convince myself that it wasn't going to happen, right? I'll have to have that conversation because I still have to live with myself. I still have to go to sleep with myself at night every night, living with that guilty conscience. So I have to justify why I didn't do it. I have to justify why I didn't pursue it. I have to make excuses for myself not realizing that I'm going to look ridiculous dressed up in those excuses. Live with the struggle. Don't live with the regret. The struggle is far better. Yes, it's painful, but it's a sweet pain. Struggle, there's nothing in life that you're going to get that's of any significance that doesn't come without struggle. Struggle is just a part of it. You have to pay the price. You have to pay the piper. The dues have to be paid. But are you determined? Do you have a decision that you're ready to make? Is your back against the wall, or can you create something close to that? Will you be willing to follow through on your decision, on your commitment, on your resolution? Are you at that place right now? Can you dig it? I hope you can.